Do not buy these items in dead rails. Some are overpriced or even completely useless. You might not expect some of the items on here. Let's get into the video. First of all, we have the saddle. The saddle is pretty useful as it allows you to tame horses and unicorns, but you can get a tamed horse just by killing bandits. Even if you want to tame a wild horse or unicorn, you have a pretty high chance of finding saddles in nearly any building. Next is an item that will surprise you, and this is the metal sheets. Used to block bullets and monsters, this item is slowly being replaced by the newspaper as an easier alternative that works just as well. It's very common, too. The newspaper is also better due to the glitch that can block any monster from entering the cockpit because you can only enter by moving sideways. Next up, we have a gun to avoid buying. This is the shotgun. The shotgun is available at every gunsmith in a safety zone. Because it's a shotgun, it's useless at long range. The shotgun is outclassed by the rifle in essentially every aspect, except for close-range, non-headshots. Its use is extremely niche, so it's much better if you find in the middle of your run. You mostly need it for fighting vampires at close range, or if you need to take something out quick when you're at low health. You should avoid buying this until you have the revolver or rifle already. Before we get to the next part, there's one thing that I should tell you. Most of these items aren't completely useless except for some. Many of them are useful, but not worth nearly as much as their price. The next two items we have are the torch and lantern, being $10 and $15 respectively. These items wouldn't be on this list if it weren't for how common they can be found in houses and towns. However, on top of this, there's another reason to not buy them. In general, light sources in the game don't help much because they only light a small area. However, it's relatively good if you want to raid towns or other buildings at night. So it's useful if you find randomly. The last item we have will probably shock you, and this is the turret. The turret is a pretty good item that you can weld onto your train. It becomes much better when you're playing with friends because one person can drive and the other can shoot. Despite this, there's still one reason you shouldn't buy it. This is because it's extremely overpriced at $125. You can find this item in almost any building, so you're better off trying to find one there. The only time it's worth buying is when you have much more money than you need. This doesn't include the turret ammo, which is $25. You might need to buy this more often if you already have a turret, so this is much more worth it. I hope this video helped you, and thanks for watching.